Hi, this is Drew Georgiadis on June 16th at 8:39. This is the Public Works and Planning Breakout Committee, and we're going to, I'd like to call the meeting to order. My name is Drew Georgiadis, and I'm moving to convene the meeting, seconded by Nancy Donnie, and we're calling the meeting to order. We're going to take a roll call. Secretary, Chris, is not in attendance. We have Eric Druniak, who is stepping in as secretary. He is present. And the only other, who's not present? Colin. Colin's the only present. So Jay and Peter and Drew are all here. Peter Britton, Jay Walk, Drew Georgiadis, Nancy Donnie. Okay, Eric Druniak are all here. Colin is absent and Chris is absent. That's it, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. We need approval of the minutes from the last meeting.
To accept the minutes.
Okay, Peter Britton is making the motion. Nancy Donnie is seconding them. We need to vote on that, right?
Accept the minutes as written.
Okay, accept the minutes as written. I, Drew Georgiadis, is going to abstain. I wasn't at the meeting, so
We'll go through.
all in favor say aye. Alex, you say aye?
No, I have to abstain. I wasn't at the May 27th meeting.
Okay, so Georgiadis, Drew and Alex were we're abstaining.
Who seconded?
Nancy Donnie seconded it. Okay, we're moving on to 4 items on the call. So we're going to the agenda. Let's see. It is item 3. We heard from the assessor. We don't need to vote on that. 4 was resolved the donation of the land from Dean Cardamus of Cardamus Construction to be donated to the town, 7.807 acres. Any just
Vote on that?
no, I don't think so. No. Is there any discussion though? No. I thought Chris Carroll, it was interesting. Yeah, Chris Carroll has an open question regarding loss of tax revenue, which I thought was a good question, right?
7, almost 8 acres is significant.
Staying off the tax roll. But it was a farm, so.
It's not buildable, right?
Right, so if it was a farm or unbuildable, it probably is not.
Tax revenue to the town, affect the town.
It's a good question, yeah. Okay. That was the property they tried to put the affordable housing on. And it got voted down, remember? Out on Pansy Road. That was like 8 years ago. Anyway, yeah. Okay, item 5. Just put item 5. You don't have to write all the stuff in. I'll fill it in. So this is resolved. The applications received under the neighborhood assistant as a program hereby approved the directive, but we don't have to vote on that either, right? So item 5, just say no vote. Item 6, this is money. But do you think we have to vote on 6 either? He was just letting us know, right? We have to. Well, 20% comes from. No, we don't because it's a block grant, right? Okay, 6, no vote. 7. That's a grant. Do we have to vote on that? Yeah, it's a grant. We don't have to.
Whether we like it or not.
Right? Okay, so 7 is no vote. 8, we do need to vote on, right? Because 20% is from the town. Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so item eight, anybody want to move to, I'm sorry, I've missed the last two meetings. Jay Walk is going to make a motion to approve item number 8, seconded by Peter Britton. Does anybody have any discussion? Alex, no.
Nope.
No discussion. All in favor of approving the 20% to get the 80% for the urbanized the Trails and Greenways program? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Nancy?
Yeah.
Okay, Nancy's aye. Alex, your aye?
I'm an aye.
Okay, all in favor. So that's approved. 9, we don't need to vote on. 10, we don't vote on.
10, 11, 12.
Yeah, 10, 11, 12. No vote. We don't vote on 13, 14, or 15 either, right? Okay.
So we vote on this next week. Yeah, we vote Monday.
Okay, so number 10, consider and act upon amendments to the Shellfish Commission ordinance. Jay Walk makes the motion. Drew Georgiata seconds it. Is there any discussion on item 10? No. All in favor of approving the amendments? Aye. Alex, are you aye? Alex is aye, so that's unanimous. Do we have to vote for? And the same thing with 11, right? We don't. It says consider and act upon citation procedures. But we don't. We're not voting on that yet, right?
12, 13, 14.
Yeah. Okay, so.
12, 13, 14.
Okay. Is there? Okay, so that's good. Then new business. Anybody have any new business to discuss? No new business. Okay. Nancy Donnie makes a motion to adjourn, seconded by Jay Walk at 8:46 p.m. on June 16th. All in favor? Aye. Okay, thanks, Alex.
Awesome. Thank you, Drew. Thanks.